विद्यार्थी मित्रो, रोटेशनल डायनॅमिक्स या टॉपिकच्या बाबतीत या अगोदर आपण 2 व्हिडिओ लेक्चर्स पाहिले. त्यामध्ये सर्क्युलर मोशनची डेफिनेशन आणि सर्क्युलर मोशनच्या 2 कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक्स आपण पाहिल्या. आता त्यानंतर जर टेक्स्टबुकमध्ये बघितलं तर कायनेमॅटिक्स ऑफ सर्क्युलर मोशन या नावाचं आर्टिकल येतं. कायनेमॅटिक्स ऑफ सर्क्युलर मोशन या आर्टिकलमध्ये अनेक लहान लहान पॉईंट्स आहेत. पहिलाच जो पॉईंट आहे तो आहे फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज रिलेटेड टू सर्क्युलर मोशन. आणि या आजच्या लेक्चरमध्ये आपण सर्क्युलर मोशनशी रिलेटेड काही फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज, तशा 7पेक्षा जास्त आहेत, परंतु आपण बेसिक म्हणून 7 क्वांटिटीज बघणार आहोत. तर त्यातली पहिली क्वांटिटी आहे रेडियस वेक्टर. त्यासाठी कन्सिडर ए पार्टिकल मूव्हिंग अलॉंग ए सर्क्युलर पाथ. दिस फिगर shows the circular path. O is the center of circular path. R is the radius of circular path. While performing circular motion, if A is the any position of particle, then the vector OA drawn from center of circular path O to position of particle A is called as radius vector R when particle is at A. While performing circular motion, if B is the another position of particle, then here also the vector OB drawn from center of circular path to position B of particle is also called as radius vector R. In short, OA is the radius vector when particle is at A. Similarly, OB is also radius vector when particle is at B. In general, the vector drawn from center of circular path to position of particle is called as radius vector. इथं लिहिलंय सुद्धा, the vector drawn from center of circular path to position of particle is called as radius vector. As name suggests, radius vector is a vector quantity. Now, length OA or length OB, length OA or length OB is the magnitude of radius vector R. We know that OA or OB is the radius R of circular path. Hence, magnitude of radius vector R is always equal to radius of circular path. We also know that radius of any circle is always constant. Therefore, we can say that magnitude of radius vector is equal to radius of circular path, which is always constant. Now consider direction. Direction of arrow OA. This direction of arrow OA is the direction of radius vector. Similarly, direction of arrow OB is also direction of radius vector when particle is at B. Hence, direction of radius vector R changes continuously as position of particle changes. Magnitude of radius vector is always constant, but its direction changes continuously. SI unit of radius vector is meter and symbol is m. Now the second quantity. Second quantity related to circular motion is linear displacement S. Once again, consider a circular path as shown in figure, and a particle is performing circular motion on this circular path. O is the center of circular path, A is the initial position of particle, and B is the final position of particle. When particle moves from A to B along circular path, then this arrow AB represents linear displacement S. Arc AB is not the linear displacement. Arc AB is the distance covered by the particle when particle moves from A to B. But the arrow AB is the linear displacement S when particle moves from A to B. Linear displacement S is also a vector quantity. Length of arrow AB represents magnitude S of linear displacement S, and direction of arrow AB gives direction of displacement S, and SI unit of linear displacement is meter. Third quantity related to circular motion is angular displacement theta. Once again, consider a particle moving along a circular path as shown in this figure. O is the center of circular path, A is the initial position of particle, B is the final position of particle. Then when particle moves from A to B, then this angle traced by radius vector is called as angular displacement. In short, this angle is called as angular displacement, and its definition is the angle traced by radius vector when particle moves from one position to another is called as angular displacement. Angular displacement also a vector quantity. Its SI unit is radian, symbol is RLD. Angular displacement theta is analogous to linear displacement S. Linear displacement S and angular displacement theta are analogous to each other. Now, the fourth quantity is linear velocity or tangential velocity phi. If ds is the change in linear displacement in short time dt, then linear velocity phi is mathematically defined as phi is equal to ds by dt. That is, rate of change of linear displacement with respect to time is called as linear velocity. Linear velocity v is a vector quantity. As we have seen in last lecture, that magnitude v of linear velocity v is called as linear speed or just speed. Direction of linear velocity is always tangential to circular path. As you can see in this figure, this arrow AP, which is tangent to circular path, represents linear velocity at A. Similarly, the tangent BQ, tangential to circular path, arrow BQ, tangential to circular path, also represents linear velocity v when particle is at B. So AP or BQ both represents linear velocity V, and linear velocity is tangential to circular path, hence it is called as tangential velocity. SI unit of linear velocity is meter per second. Now the fifth quantity, angular velocity omega. If d theta is the change in angular displacement in short time dt, then angular velocity omega is defined as omega is equal to d theta by dt, that is rate of change of angular displacement with respect to time. Angular velocity omega is a vector quantity. Magnitude omega of angular velocity omega is called as angular speed, and direction of angular velocity is decided by the right hand rule. हे आपण नंतर पाहणार आहोत. SI unit of angular velocity is radian per second, and angular velocity omega is analogous to linear velocity v. Next quantity is linear acceleration a. If dv is the change in linear velocity in short time dt, then linear acceleration a is defined as a is equal to dv by dt, rate of change of linear velocity with respect to time. SI unit of linear acceleration is meter per second square. And the last quantity is angular acceleration alpha. If d omega is the change in angular velocity in short time dt, then angular acceleration alpha is defined as alpha is equal to d omega by dt, rate of change of angular velocity with respect to time. SI unit of alpha is radian per second square, and linear acceleration a and angular acceleration alpha are analogous to each other. So these are the 7 quantities: radius vector r, linear displacement s, angular displacement theta, linear velocity v, angular velocity omega, linear acceleration a, and angular acceleration alpha. All these 7 quantities can be represented in this diagram. रिव्हिजन म्हणून आपण त्या 7ही क्वांटिटीज या डायग्राममध्ये दाखवलेल्या आहेत. OA, similarly OB represents radius vector r. This is first quantity. Then arrow AB is the linear displacement s, when particle moves from A to B along circular path. This angle theta is the angular displacement. The angle traced by radius vector when particle moves from A to B is called as angular displacement. Linear velocity v is defined as v is equal to ds by dt, rate of change of linear displacement with respect to time. Angular velocity omega is defined as omega is equal to d theta by dt, rate of change of angular displacement with respect to time. Next quantity is linear acceleration a, which is defined as a is equal to dv by dt, that is rate of change of linear velocity with respect to time. And the last quantity is angular acceleration. Angular acceleration alpha is given by alpha is equal to d omega by dt, that is rate of change of angular velocity with respect to time. धन्यवाद.